look at Big Meech. Big Meech was considered the poster child of gangsters, and
but Big Meech didn't rat. You still have not proved that Big Meech ratted.
All right, so DJ Vlad just released the interview he did with Bricc Baby, and they talked about Meech's third-party cooperation allegations, and Bricc basically responded and said Cuffy never went to jail for that. So he made some really good points in this interview. Now, I'm not the biggest Bricc Baby fan, but it seems to me that Bricc Baby was making some very good and valid points in this interview. We gonna go ahead and get into that. Before we do, you guys check it out. Check out the beanie, burbankclothing.com. This is one of our, this is our midweight Burbank hoodie with the embroidered sleeve. burbankclothing.com, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this content.
Since our last interview, Big Meech got out and he had this huge concert planned with everybody. Lil Baby, Kodak Black, 42 Doug, Sexy Red, Boosie. The list goes on and on and on.
Hey, Bricc look like he faded for real, boy. I don't know what he done did. God, please, jeez.
And I just interviewed Boosie, who was supposed to perform. And he was in Miami. He was at the Louis store buying his outfit. And like 2 hours before showtime, he gets a call and said the whole concert's been canceled.
I wonder why.
Well, the whole 50 Cent thing happened back and forth. So Big Meech takes a video with Rick Ross, who 50's been beefing with forever. And then 50 loses it, starts calling Big Meech a rat, talking about the whole third-party cooperation thing that's been floating around recently. And then, Big Meech responds, and then Little Meech responds. What's actually interesting, and this is going viral right now on Vlad TV. Like, Boosie said, if he was Little Meech, he'd be like, fuck 50 Cent, that's my father.
About, man, Meech, bro, I don't know. Lil Meech, I ain't like his response. It seemed like he got a genuine kind of love for 50 on his response. But, my response, nigga, fuck you, nigga. Nigga, that's my daddy. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Nigga, let's go to war, nigga, fuck you. And everything you, nigga, fuck you. I don't know what Meech was on something. Nigga, that's my paw, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Right, wrong, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Is it my son, nigga, my nigga ain't gonna go against this grain. Fuck that.
See, I get what Boosie's saying, but at the same time, Lil Meech should have just not said anything, really, because 50 is the one that put him in the middle of it. Lil Meech didn't really have to say anything. He shouldn't have said anything, for real, and just sat back and let it play out.
I don't care what y'all are going through right now. That's my father, so I don't give a fuck.
I'd be the same way, but no, I know why. But you feel like the 50, you feel like the 50 situation is what canceled the whole concert.
From the outside looking in, that's what it looked like. But what Boosie told me,
yeah,
and this is someone who's actually scheduled to perform.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to know what Boosie said.
What he said was, because there was the rumor that only 500 tickets got sold and everything, and he was like, Boosie's like, no, I don't think so. Like, everyone was there in Miami ready to perform and so forth. Yeah. But he said a couple hours before the show was about to start, he said some Fed type dudes showed up to the venue with some paperwork and handed it to the concert promoters or to the venue owners, and then at that point it was announced the whole concert was shut down.
Oh, wow.
That's what Boosie said.
Oh.
And I'm like, was 50 Cent behind it? He goes, I have no idea. Because I was pissed. He came out there 10 deep, and he said he saw a lot of the other artists that were supposed to perform in Miami, ready to perform.
Hey, whatever Bricc Baby be on, man, he gotta stop doing that before interviews. I don't care how much Visine you done put in your eyes, my guy. We can tell.
That's crazy. I wonder if it had something to do with Big Meech having felons and people that might have been still on probation coming to perform at his come out. You know, he can't be around those type of people.
Yeah, but according to 50 Cent, when they were going through their back and forth, he was saying that Big Meech has a curfew and can't go out after 6 p.m. So he was like, Big Meech isn't even going to be at this concert. So everyone who's buying tickets thinking that they'll see Big Meech on stage.
So it's like you're not even about to see Big Meech.
No.
It's like just a support concert.
It's a support concert. And look, like,
that's crazy.
From my point of view, and me and Boosie talked about it.
I think he could have got a night pass that day though.
I don't know, maybe he could have.
See, here's my thing. What is Big Meech having a curfew and him still being at a halfway house have to do with the feds shutting down the concert? They could have just stopped Big Meech from going. Why did they shut down the whole entire concert? I don't believe it was the feds. I think there was something else going on, and I think this whole thing, like I've previously said, I think this whole thing is a play for publicity anyway. I'm not sure.
Sure.
Maybe he could have. But from my point of view, like, what I think happened was when 50 started bringing up the whole snitching thing, you got people like Lil Baby who's super anti-snitch to the point where he said that he'll never work with Gunna.
Now, contradiction. You signed the QCP.
Right. Well, for management, right?
It don't matter. You've been signed.
He manages them, right?
But you've been signed the P since you started.
Right. And P has the cooperation thing that floats around.
And it's old news in Atlanta.
Right. So,
see, that's where Bricc be getting in a lot of trouble in his interviews with people. Is like, because why did he even need to bring that up? You know what I mean?
I got the impression that...
And hold on, to clear the air before you go. P is my boy, but I'm just saying it's a contradiction.
It is
cool
what it
with
is,
P,
right.
so yeah.
How you gonna call somebody out for being a snitch and then turn around and be like, but that's my boy though. Don't get it twisted. That's my boy. Bro, if it was your boy, you wouldn't have just put him on blast like that. At least you weren't supposed to anyway.
I
go
just,
ahead.
Look.
Because some people would look at that as a diss. Go ahead.
Listen, like, as long as I've been in this, everybody who tries to set these rules of, I have this code I live by and I will never associate with anyone who has
Hey, Bricc look like he about to fall asleep any second, boy. But I promise y'all, he do make some very good, valid points about Big Meech and Cuffy.
cooperate on any level. Everyone sort of makes their little exceptions when it benefits them. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like everybody, he co-op, but that was a little different. Oh no, the dude was dead. And I just feel like damn near everyone who lives this life for extended periods of time, multiple decades,
they're gonna come across a rat.
There's gonna be something somewhere. If you're really active and you're constantly getting arrested and you're constantly doing crimes, there's probably gonna be a few sideways things that if you dig deep enough that you'll find with just about anybody.
Look, he falling asleep.
You don't think so? 90% of the people? I'm not saying 100% because there's some people that are willing to do life. I get it.
Yeah, I say
90%.
I say like maybe 60. I'd say like 60% of the people.
It's bigger than
because
that.
It's like you can't tell and hide it. So it'd be on paperwork. When you hit these yards, they check all of that. Now,
look at Big Meech. Big Meech was considered the poster child of gangsters,
but Big Meech getting rat. You still have not proved that Big Meech ratted. You have not proved.
They're
that
saying
Big
it's third party cooperation.
You still haven't proved that because there was no time cut. There was. You said it was a downwards, all that stuff, whatever. I forgot the term that they used in order for the deal, but at the end of the day, Big Meech was an unindicted co-conspirator in that case, right? That means because Cuffy didn't buy those bricks and he did not ever make the play that Big Meech had put together, allegedly as a snitch, but he was a co-conspirator on the case, meaning that he was about to catch another case too over this motherfucker.
Who, Meech?
Yeah, the play never happened. You get on the phone to say, hey man, there's something funny about the shit. I just ain't gonna go through with it. All right, bet.
What? Bricc making actual 6? Even though he hired in a kite right now? Hey, he making more sense than half these other dudes on YouTube. The DC Blacks, the Dogface, he making way more sense than they are. Way more sense. And he out of his mind right now. Come on. See? Look. Proof of what Bricc is talking about. This is what Bricc Baby is referring to. Now, this is not in Big Meech's paperwork. This is not in Cuffy's paperwork. This is actually in Blue Da Vinci's paperwork. Even though he had already served his time in prison and been released, this is somehow in his paperwork in 2013. You check the date at the top. This was filed 6/12/2013. It even says it right there, June 12, 2013. If you look about the fifth name down, the U.S. versus Flannery. This was Big Meech. He was set to be indicted the same time they were trying to indict Cuffy in 2013. What this is a basically a notification from the prosecutor's office that they will not be in office on certain days, asking the court not to try any of these cases on that date. That's what this is. And this was found in Blue Da Vinci's file after he had already been sentenced to prison, served his time, and been released. Remember, you guys, he had that safety valve in his document or in his paperwork, which means he had to cooperate with the feds, which means they were probably still having him cooperating after he got released from prison.
He didn't go to jail for that. Cuffy never went to jail for that. He goes to jail because his phone's tapped and they follow him around doing whatever he doing. They saying that the heat come from because Big Meech tried to put him. They started tapping everything and following him around full time after Big Meech and Tammy allegedly set him up, right?
Yeah.
So you already was on the phone with Big Meech while he's fighting this case or while he's in the penitentiary for this kingpin ass shit. Whatever y'all talk about, if it ever got beyond the guidelines of I love you, bro, I'm coming to see you, I need to cover you, I'll put a couple dollars on your book, the police got your shit tapped. Just because you get caught doing a play way here on the other side of the town, that don't mean that a motherfucker told on you because the case that where you didn't buy the bricks. Like, what sense do that make? Are you listening? Like, are you catching what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm not explaining it like kind of the right way, but like, you get caught up on a whole nother jug, bro, and they've been on your phone.
Hey, all of a sudden, I don't know what got into Bricc Baby all of a sudden, but he woke up out of that coma he was about to be in and just start popping off and making absolute sense, bro.
Following you, bro. What the fuck do it got to do with the jug that never happened?
I see what you're saying.
And then you saying that she was fucking she was fucking the DA?
Who, Tammy Cone?
Yeah, or one of the agents.
I'm not sure.
I think she was fucking one of the agents, and they said that it was a conflict of interest, and that's why they never filed the case.
That was Bricc Baby doing an interview with DJ Vlad. I think he made some really good points. He made some very good points. We all, in this moment, we all know Cuffy's story is BS, and we all know Big Meech was actually recorded on the phone checking somebody about it, basically telling them how stupid they was if they read the paperwork and they couldn't comprehend what they was reading. Basically roasted the fuck out of dude over the phone. What 42 done? We gonna get into that either in the live or the next video. We gonna get into that phone call. But you guys, if how Bricc was about to nod off. He was about to nod off, and he heard Big Meech and Snitching just all of a sudden turned up and start making absolute sense. More sense than DC Blacks, Dogface, all them Sean G and the Podcast with Soul, making more sense than all of them. Cuffy, even making more sense than Cuffy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that possible? We already know he was three sheets to the wind in this interview. Come on, bro. That's how nonsense this story is. Either way, man, if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell icon. That way YouTube notifies you every time I drop a new video. And while you guys are at it, make sure you guys smash that like button. Smash the hell out of that like button. That helps the video get into the YouTube algorithm. It's free for you guys to do. And hey guys, go ahead and feel free to drop a comment. Say anything you like down there in the comment section. Just be respectful of other people. Or don't. Or don't. Whatever. But just remember, sometimes that karma come back on you. Hey, all that is free for you guys to do, and it helps the video get into the YouTube algorithm. That way we can get some views on this video. We can get a couple thousand views on it. Hey, I appreciate you guys. It's your boy King Charm. I'm about this motherfucker. Peace.